February 9, 11:15 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, No 1.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not really sure what to say.
Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are two things which I need to ask you before we reconvene.
All right, I'll help you in any way I can.
First, about that night. You really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or Sister Bikini is lying.
Mr. Edgeworth, it's just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in Asakura Temple.
Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Are you the one who used the snowmobile?
There is only one key for the snowmobile. Only one person who could have used it. It was me.
So it was you. But why? What? No, shush. What made you go out to Dusky Bridge?
But...
Now you can talk.
Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth.
God damn it! Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Iris.
I can't tell you about that yet.
Yet.
Until her safety is confirmed.
Her.
Safety of the Acolyte.
The Acolyte, huh? Must be talking about Maya. Who was stuck in a freezing cold environment. Iris, look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Dunim?
No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life.
As I thought, no psycholocks. Very well. It is my job to get the truth. Wow. It is my job to get to the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough.
February 9, 11:36 a.m. District Court, Courtroom, No 7. We're fucking back, let's go!
Court will now reconvene. Miss Von Karma, where is the witness?
During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery.
Suspicious behavior?
He was sketching something, very intensely.
Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained?
He drew a terrifying woman armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip.
I can only presume it was an intention to capture you. Ah!
Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court. Laurie, still him. Yeah, me too. I hope you're ready. Get in here.
It would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use today.
Ow! Your sketch is in contempt of this court. Hey, I was just artistically rendering. Ow! You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you your subpoena, correct?
Look, I'm nothing but a fledgling artist training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to use the technical term for the color, Viridian.
Larry, this isn't an art store now, is it?
I know, I graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the fields,
you made it
isn't
past junior high?
No, I think he's lying. He flunked out of like 7th grade, dude. I don't know, this son of a bitch. How old is he? 25? Yeah.
Wait, how old is Phoenix Wright in this game?
26.
Oh, damn it. I thought he was younger. Was he 23 in like the first game?
It's been a few years, I think, yeah.
Darn, I was really hoping that Larry was gonna be like 4 years older than him because they went to school together.
We flunked like 5th grade several times. True. Yeah. True.
They're working in the fields?
I presume he wanted to say field work. I hope.
That's it. Thanks, buddy.
It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence.
I just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model. So see, I've got nothing to do with this trial at all. I expect all of your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Bright red. Or to use the technical term, Crimson Lake. Ow! 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 Ow!
Ow! Hey!
Stop your pathetic blathering and testify like a man.
Refrain from whipping me, Miss Fun Karma. Cross-whipping is as bad as cross-checking. That's a hockey reference to people who don't get it. Witness, this is all your fault. Testify now.
True. Oh, this is too much for me. What I saw, man, saw a lot of shit. I was at that lodge out in the mountains looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. I'm all alone now. Aren't I edgy?
Edgy. Yeah, witness, please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your... This is the first time they've called them lawyers.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Mia's like a lawyer never cries until it's Jover or whatever. Anyway. I'm just a nobody but a small worthless man, aren't I? Why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation or anything else?
He's testified too many fucking times.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have a quite severe inferiority complex.
He's recently been to the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people.
Yeah, that's right. I'm behind everything, every case. We caught him. Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you eternally unhappy.
He's mask star the mask.
Yeah, well then, let us proceed with cross-examination. Yeah, with no touching, thank you. We can delve into other details at a later time.
What I saw, yet again. Oh, what the fuck is he talking about? I feel like he's got to press all these
I
right as a
already
Larry.
feel like he's lying.
Yeah, I know, right?
I already feel like he's
Yeah,
lying.
we gotta press all these, man.
Yeah, whatever is the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
Just one single statement is so full of contradictions. For a moment there, I thought I was going to collapse.
Ah,
So, witness, any idea as to where these contradictions in your testimony lie? Depending on your answer, I may stay in my VIP.
Okay, give me a minute. Oh, it was snowing that night, so I couldn't possibly have seen the stars. That rundown shack is hardly a lodge, is it? And even if the stars could be seen, it isn't like I was there to look at them, right? He's like just frothing at the fucking out.
See? You could do it if you try. Ow! There's only one issue here. What you saw at Dusky Bridge.
Poor Edgeworth. He has to deal with the worst people.
Yeah, like Phoenix freaking right.
Phoenix is like a saint compared to the rest of these guys. I walked the bridge a number of times.
Hold it. A number of times? How many?
Maybe 5 times? Once every 20 minutes.
Which means you spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Hall that night?
You bet. Real love is about waiting with your heart in your hands.
hey, I love you, say.
Was this man's
I haven't
intention?
felt love since the Stanley Cup left the country.
Go Blues. And was this man's intention to summon the defendant to the small shack? Using this blackmail letter.
Did blackmail?
No, that was simply a product of overflowing love. Oh!
Huffy puffy loosey goosey excuse for a vipping providing fuss of a fitness.
I'm going to call people that. So you huffy puffy, loosey goosey, huffing.
Vipping
What was
of
it?
yeah. Oh, true.
So, what did you see? I hope for your sake you saw a snowmobile. You huffy puffy loosey goosey excuse for a wimping, whining wuss of a witness, eh?
Oh, well, you see.
Being called those names doesn't seem to bother him at all.
Yes,
He's got a degradation fetish.
Hold it. He's got like every verse in the book. Larry, you really didn't see it?
Hard right now.
Hey, no need to hear your desk. I can hear you. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It's a snowmobile.
Larry, Say snowmobile for me, please.
Snowmobile.
You truly have nothing to hide. Then why are you stammering like you just flew over a cuckoo's nest?
Shut up! What is this? I don't know. Don't ask me.
Seems that I'll need to start from a more obvious contradiction. I'm going to strike the blow that will finally get him to spill the beans.
See anyone at the bridge? Oh, yes, he fucking did.
Objection!
God fucking damn it.
Larry Butts. I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic, and you cause all sorts of trouble.
I'm sorry.
But, having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction.
Edgy, are you trying to console me?
It certainly doesn't sound that way to me.
However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create.
Oh, you're totally pinning this on me.
Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder took place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts!
That's right, me in the flesh.
Yeah, well listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. That reality will not change.
But what do you want me to do then?
Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. But for now, what you saw that night. Testifying truthfully about this one issue is all I need from you.
Edgy. I think I've finally woken up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it, I'll testify. Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well.
What the fuck is he hiding?
I'll ask again then, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder?
What I saw part 2. I went to the shack at around 9, so it would have been about 10:30 p.m. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out of the window and Dusky Bridge is on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. That's when I ran into Nick.
Yeah. You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you?
So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire?
It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It totally burnt out, like almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall.
What did you say?
Oh, don't worry. It's nothing life-threatening. You just caught a cold.
I never know with that man if he should be called lucky or unlucky.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination.
Okay, that is probably true, right?
I don't fucking know. Hold it. What did you do out there in the cold for an hour and a half?
Well, if you really must know, I was busy being excited, I guess.
Excited? Dare I even ask?
Jesus Christ. I set the meeting time as 10 p.m., right? But I couldn't wait. And I thought she might come early, too.
Well, it appears she didn't come at all in the end. Much like every woman you...
Because they never arranged to meet in the first place, did they?
Shut up, don't come picking my fond memories apart. Anyway, I was getting a little worried. Thought maybe Iris had lost her way. So every 20 minutes or so, I went out to the bridge. I didn't see anything particularly suspicious. Didn't have anything else to do, so I went back to the shack to wait for her.
Lying under the bedding. Hold it. This light was, of course...
Lightning. Like kapow, kerpow, boom, bang, zang.
Kerchow.
Like a slap from Naomi, honestly. A big bada boom.
Oh, literally like that.
Oh, that's more like a punch from Miranda.
What?
Hey, witness, did you actually get punched by Miranda?
Oh yeah.
I mean, do you
It was
actually
really
see
hot.
lightning hit the bridge?
Well, I was a bit startled by the flash of light, so. Out the window, and Dusky Bridge on fire.
Hold it. Seeing that, what did you do?
What do you think? I was burning up as well, from the fire in my heart.
And that's why you went to take a look at the bridge.
Well, to be honest, it was freezing cold, so at first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my covers. But I had pretty
Okay,
much.
me, for real.
Yeah.
Real talk? Real talk. It
That's
was
like the
42
first.
last night. I left my windows open. It was great. I was in my bed. I was like, oh.
You're not getting out. No, that's the first truthful thing Larry said in his goddamn life.
Eh.
But it pretty much stopped snowing, so I don't know, I changed my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure I care for the forget-it attitude you had at first, witness.
Still some thunder, I went right away to check it out.
Hold it. You said right away. But exactly how long after the strike was that?
Lightning fell and the bridge caught on fire. Maybe around 5 minutes? I mean, I suddenly thought, gotta go check this out.
How far is this small shack you were in front of from the bridge?
Hold on, well, and it pretty much stopped snowing. It's about a 5-minute walk.
How did Dusky Bridge look when you got there?
Odd.
Like I recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfires kids make during school camping trips can compare.
Well, should I press him for a little more info?
Why didn't you call anyone? Why did he go to the bridge? I mean, to see it.
Yeah,
guess.
so like, I guess why didn't you call anyone?
Larry, let me ask you one thing.
What is it, Edgy? What's with the serious face?
Why didn't you call anyone?
What do you mean?
Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try and tell someone. There was a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct?
Well, of course I thought of doing that.
So then, let's hear why you didn't.
Yeah, okay, a reason. It isn't that I didn't try to tell anyone. I just didn't have time to, okay? I arrived at the bridge and Nick showed up less than a minute later.
Didn't he, in this same
No.
testimony, say that he didn't see anybody? No, that was the end of last
No,
testimony,
hold on,
right?
no. The lightning struck like way earlier, right? Where's that weather data? Lightning hit at
lightning,
10:45.
10:45.
So Nick would have showed up at like 11:20 or something, right? Because he's like a 20-minute walk.
murder was at 11.
Yeah.
Wait, the murder was at 11. She passed out and woke up, then saw Phoenix, who trampled her, right?
Yeah.
So say that she passed out for 5 minutes even,
Sure.
right? When
Sure.
she woke up. Then Phoenix showed up. So that's 11:05. Then a 20-minute walk. So that would have been 11:25.
Okay, so he was just standing there. Okay.
I guess.
Objection.
Yeah.
Your very existence being a contradiction, I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not.
What the hey, Edgy? You made me sound like some sort of alien.
But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is time.
I've never been the best timekeeper, you know. I got that thinker clock. 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle. How long does it
I
take
think
for you
it's
to
11
catch
p.m.
up with him? Terrible at those.
This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Dusky Bridge, and immediately went to see what had happened. Is that correct?
Oh, I guess there was like time. Okay. Yeah, well, I always said about 5 minutes first, but more or less.
Have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes to walk to the shack from Dusky Bridge. Meaning you probably got there at around 11 p.m.
That all sounds about right, I guess. And then Nick showed up and did his falling act.
That is impossible.
What do you mean?
11 p.m. is when the murder occurred at Hazakura Temple. Thus, Wright was still there in the courtyard. There is no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at that time.
Excuse me, I have an objection.
Hey, you do?
Edgy, how many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry, I'm Laurice Dunim. Yeah! It has not been proven that the murder occurred at 11 p.m. The sister only said around 11. In which case, it could have been earlier than that.
Watch your footing there, Miss Francisca von Karma. The slope ahead is slippery.
Just like my kitchen floor.
Clearly. But there is still no way that Wright could have been at the Dusky Bridge at 11 p.m.
And why not?
It's clearly written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15 p.m.
Yeah, which means what exactly?
Wright did not see the bridge while it was being consumed by the flames that night. In fact, he did not arrive on the scene until after the flames had died down. Larry, you arrived at the bridge at 11 p.m., but Wright did not make it there until at least 11:15. I suggest you to stop hiding things and just tell us the whole truth. Now then, what happened during these missing 15 minutes?
Ugh. I feel like I just got brutally woken up on a toilet splashback.
I'm so sorry, Larry.
Ouch. I
I've
missed
never
my
felt
leg
bad
because I
for
was
you
looking
before.
at that.
How does he have paint on his back?
What was Canadian sound like? Order A? No, I can't do a Canadian accent.
Yeah, try it again. One more. I want to hear it.
What do Canadians sound like? He's like,
Maple syrup.
Yep.
Hockey.
like
The sound of a leaf crunching
I was like,
underneath
would
your
it-
boot in the autumn
order
leaves.
A? I don't know, something like that. And then with Vip and he goes, oh! That was,
What, was he German?
yeah, he was German. I'm too German built for this.
So there was a missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Felix Wright. I hardly see that much of a problem.
Yeah, not as much of a problem at all.
Really? The bridge is burning before your eyes, and there was a phone right next to it. Why then did you not report the accident?
Yeah, witness. Why didn't you? Were you simply there to just watch the bridge burn?
And therein
Some
lies
men
the
have just
problem.
lived to watch the bridge burn.
This is the Joker.
That's what the Joker said, baby.
For even after the bridge had burnt out, he was still there. Staring into space, this witness didn't even attempt to fulfill his civic duty.
That's what it sounds like.
Imagine calling somebody onto the stand just to call them a shitty citizen.
That's the edge, the
Citizen,
edgy
if you
word
will.
special.
Ah, but this is Larry we're talking about, and he is incapable of being so stupid. Which means there has to be a reason for his inaction.
Edgy, I think it's about time I got serious with you, dude.
Just as I thought, you've been playing with us all this time.
The mastermind of Larry Butts.
I'm going to tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all?
Yes?
I may really say it this time. Everything.
Didn't say it.
Yeah, very well. I have a terribly bad feeling about this, however. Let's have the witness finally give us the whole truth. Now, for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, witness?
The missing 15 minutes. I'm a Doonim. I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing?
God damn it!
Sketching in front of the bridge. I was whipped up into a frenzy of art. The shotgun haul that I was feeling, I transferred it all directly into the page. Before I realized it, the flames had gone out and then he had come running up. Oh.
There's a fire truck right outside of my house right now. Not like directly
Wait.
outside, not in like my driveway. There's just there's a fire truck driving past right now. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I just heard it.
Yeah. I suppose artists can be strange folk.
That's right. I'm willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch.
Including the truth from the sound of it.
Mr. Edgeworth, has this removed the last of your doubts?
Not at all, Your Honor. One very large doubt still remains.
And what would that be?
This is a surprisingly believable story, especially considering the source. So why did he think he needed to hide it from us until now? I intend to drag the reason out of him.
You'll regret this, Edgy. I'm gonna kill you.
No, you won't.
I've orchestrated all these crimes so far, Edgy.
Hold it. Tell us, Larry.
My name is Laurice, get it right. Mistakes like that are what keep you from being popular with the ladies like I am.
Yeah, just who exactly are you?
I'm Maurice Dunim, apprentice extraordinaire.
That's what he calls himself in any case.
Then you are an artist?
Of course, I'm an artist, the real thing.
That's
Can't you tell based on the things that I'm carrying right now? I've got like paint on me and stuff.
I've yet to see a single drawing outside of the iris graffiti. That's what he calls himself, at least.
Names mean nothing. There is only one issue I care to discuss. What were you doing?
Which is a very big issue indeed.
Sketching.
Hold it.
Want the art?
Sketching the burning bridge.
The burning bridge and everything that came with it.
What? Came with it.
You want to hear this from my lips, do you, Edgy? You'll regret this. The sketch of mine is... Yeah!
Enough. Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already, witness.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
That does indeed to appear to be the fastest solution. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
What should I do? Got a terrible feeling about the instant the sketch is revealed. The entire world may be changed by what is depicted there.
That's a powerful art.
Yeah, we gotta look at this, like, this crayon
I
drawing.
want to look at it. I don't care if we lose because of it.
Yeah.
Larry, I wonder... Oh,
That's right, we can lose now.
I wonder if you can show us your sketch, please.
Matt, that would be a terrible way to lose the game right now, by the way.
Oh, well. And I couldn't have imagined it turn out like this.
Imagine what?
Maurice Dunim's debut would take place here today like this.
Ouch! Short now.
Okay. Steel yourselves. This is the world of Maurice Dunim.
Oh. That's kind of good.
Yeah.
Well. So this is Dusky Bridge, correct? Quite a large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Von Karma?
Yes, well, it's a better drawing than I expected.
Isn't it? I struggled to reproduce those flames. I really did.
Yes, I'm sure you did.
It's going to get ugly. No one has the courage to bring it up, it seems. This mysterious flying object. Larry.
What?
The burning bridge is fine. But what is that unfortunate-looking figure?
You spotted that? I thought you might.
However much I might want to ignore it, I can't.
It's Iris, of course. Iris. I wish you'd take better care of herself. We have to plan for our future, you know. What would have happened to her if she had injured herself flying like that?
Larry, please, answer this next question honestly.
Okay.
Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames?
Yep, that's what I saw. That's why I drew it. I'm an artist.
So
a real
much.
artist.
Are you?
Hi! Hey, girl, she's really high up in this picture.
Is he high, though?
I don't know, he kind of looks high. No, what was that for?
This is on a bedroom. I was hitting you on the cheek to test that theory.
Please, whip your own cheek from now if you... Hey. If you wish to test your wild theories. Anyway, no court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly.
Actually, there's some precedent for this. Yeah, she was there. She was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris. It was about 30 feet above the bridge, at least. It's really something to see.
30 feet? This has to be some kind of mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, please bring the witness back down to Earth.
What? Me?
The witness is your friend, is he not?
Accessory to foolishness. Miles Edgeworth.
Cool
Let's
boy.
get back to this cross-examination. By force if necessary. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I expect you to expose the obvious contradiction here, eh?
Yes, Your Honor. Looks like I've got another reason to remember this moron.
Oh, what'd you think of my debut piece?
I want it framed on my wall. Yeah, get that thing away from me! Larry's sketch out of the court record. Notably a horrible sketch of what he saw the night of the crime. Now hurry up and cross-examine him!
What else he said? Okay, that was I was sketching. I was with our friends. I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering.
No,
White
you
hood
did
fluttering.
not! Objection! Larry, what did you really see that night? Not that I particularly care.
In your position, that's just being irresponsible. I drew exactly what I saw. I'll give you a whole $1 if that's the truth.
That is truly the case. And there is one thing that we can say for certain.
What might that be?
That the person who flew over the bridge could not have been the defendant, Iris.
Oh, what do you mean? I don't understand. Oh!
A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by an equally foolishly foolhardy fool. How exactly can you make this claim?
Tell us, Larry. According to this picture, the individual whom you saw was wearing a hood, correct?
Of course she was. That rundown shack is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that this floating angel was my Iris. The hood is my darling Iris, and Iris is my darling hood.
It seems there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defense's bench.
Huh. Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She had given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took flight?
I mean, he could have.
What are you talking
Right to
about?
the bridge.
Yeah, he ate shit.
I think you understand what I mean just fine.
Why? Why did Nick have Iris's hood?
What?
Edgy, what's going on with Iris and Nick? Why you, Nick? You dog!
Yeah. I do believe that this is unbelievably mysterious sketch. Destined to disappear, discredited and discarded, straight into the garbage.
What is it now, witness?
Feels like
It,
I've been waiting 25 years for this very day to come. Edgy, today's the day I get to completely stupefy you.
What?
Hey, what is the meaning of your outburst, witness?
I hate to have to do this, but I have some definitive evidence.
What? Definitive.
Evidence?
Iris did indeed come flying over that burning bridge. And I, Laurice Dunham, just prove it.
Wow, I'm actually really impressed by this guy.
I have a
Believe him. I didn't expect to ask this again. We shall be needing your testimony once again. Tell us anything you know concerning the defendant as depicted in this sketch. And show us your evidence that this nightmare was actually a reality.
Okay, I hope you're ready, Edgy. Because I'm gonna feed you a whopping serving of pain.
You've been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time, trust me.
This whole time.
Proof that Iris flew. When I reached Dusky Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried, so I frantically searched all over for her. That led me to finding a beautiful crystal sphere half buried in the snow. Great. I'm sure that Iris was simply wearing a spare hood. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night.
Oh. Oh. Larry. Crystal sphere.
This one, pretty, isn't it? Finders keepers.
That's fair. Where did you find it?
Let me see. Around here somewhere? Looks about right.
It was half buried in the snow.
And it pretty much stopped snowing by then. But there was still some falling as I walked up to the bridge.
The court accepts this sphere.
That's about okay. I want it back afterwards.
There's something on it.
lie. It's blood.
What? Blood.
What? Blood. Blood. Sphere added the court record.
You ready, Edgy?
Yeah.
By tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry. Yeah, I like the sound
Master
of that.
Larry.
No one's gonna push me
Master
around
Larry.
anymore.
Didn't you want to be called Maurice Dunim only a few minutes ago?
Yeah, take that. Oh,
Well.
yeah. Oh, yeah. No one else could have done it. Oh,
Oh, let's present the photo, right? 'Cause
which
this
one?
has it in it? Yeah.
Yeah, probably makes sense. Probably.
Objection. Larry, that night, there was someone. Someone who lost a crystal sphere.
There was? Who? It was a stupid idiot.
Miss Elise Dunim, the mentor of us to a stupid idiot.
The victim?
I have a photo of her here. And on the end of her staff, you can see a familiar-looking crystal sphere.
Hey! That's my photograph. Give it back.
Oh, a crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my brooch.
They look nothing alike. In any case, please take a look at this. This is the victim's staff found at the scene of the crime.
Ah, that crystal sphere. It's gone.
Ooh. What? 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 What?
Just what does this mean?
If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris. After all, she was not wearing her hood. More importantly, the crystal sphere found at the landing site was not hers either.
That means that the one who flew and dropped his sphere was the victim? Miss Elise Dunim?
Objection. A fool alongside another fool on a fool's errand to reach a foolish conclusion. First of all, this sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous. People cannot fly, thus it is rejected.
You can't do that. I saw it with my own two eyes.
It's this crystal sphere. This is nothing more than a red herring.
You honestly believe that?
Give it some thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it is Velma's Edgeverse. Elise Dunim was in her room on the night of the murder. There was no reason for her to go to Dusky Bridge. Therefore, the sphere cannot be related to this case. That is all.
Objection! Miss Franziska von Karma. The only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns.
Hey!
Why are you pointing at me?
The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge on the night of her murder. Yet you expect us to believe that this has nothing to do with the case.
Objection! That crystal sphere, it was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder.
After the murder?
There is blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? This naturally suggests that it was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to throw the investigation off the scent, which is the exact same reason that he drew that ridiculous sketch.
What? You mean I'm the killer? No way! Oh!
All joking aside, just when this crystal sphere appears near the foot of the bridge. Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe that this is related to the case.
She makes a valid point. There is no evidence that Elise Dunim left Hazakor Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal sphere can be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, then this case is going to transform into something else entirely.
And your response, Mr. Edgeworth? I want your final opinion on the disposition of this crystal sphere. If it's not related to the case, then this witness who you called will have been nothing more than a monumental waste of my time. Like waiting for us to gain independence from England instead of just fighting back like the Americas did.
Whatever you say, Your Honor. Prepare yourself for some very appropriate punishment by Edgeverse.
Can I prove it? Can I prove that the crystal sphere was dropped before the murder took place?
Okay, I'm not.
Hold on, check.
Yeah, check,
let's...
check.
Okay. Drop before the murder. Okay, let's look at the crime scene. Right.
Yeah.
No
staff on
Yeah,
it.
no staff, so that doesn't help.
Okay. What's the photo to the right? That's the one. That's the snowmobile. Okay. What about the staff? Can we look at the staff?
Yeah. Staff. Carried fingerprints are still alive on it.
Okay. No. There's nothing on a Shito.
You're right. There's that.
And there's nothing on the poster.
Right. There's nothing on the poster. There's
Nothing there.
probably not relevant.
Can we read the other note? Can we read the blackmail note again?
That's his Riz. That's his gamer Riz.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need to see the map. Oh, it shows the sphere on it now, I guess.
Yeah.
So that was there. I guess.
Weather report.
Yeah, weather
no.
report. So, was it?
Wait.
So wait, it was snowing. Oh no, we found this before the murder, right? Because the snow, it's covered in snow. Yeah, found half covered in snow.
Yeah.
So
the
it
weather
was
report,
found
yeah.
for 11. Yeah.
Not that wind exists or anything, but
It's true.
Can I prove it? That isn't the issue. To simply prove it, that's the only option. That's what he'd do. That's the way Phoenix Wright would do this.
I would do it that way.
Your Honor, allow me to prove something to you. I will prove that this crystal sphere is a vital link to solving this case.
Hey, you'll do what?
That look in your eyes. You remind me of Phoenix Wright when he is cornered.
That should come as no surprise. As right now I am Phoenix Wright, literally, and I am indeed cornered.
I order you to present your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Why did it show the picture? That scared me. Okay. It's like, where on the photo?
Yeah, or on the photo. Yeah, I mean, she's not buried in snow, but the sphere is, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I guess it could have been like
Should be that or the weather
like
report.
dropped.
No, it'd be the sphere,
right.
right?
Take that!
I think so.
This crystal sphere, it was half buried in the snow, correct?
That's right. If it hadn't stopped snowing, then it would have been a game over. That snow would have totally covered it.
That's all I needed to hear from you, Larry. Your testimony makes one thing quite clear.
What?
When the crystal sphere was dropped, it was snowing, even if it was ever so slightly.
Snowing?
On the other hand, let us look at the scene of the murder. As proven earlier today, there was no snow on the victim's body.
Ah!
Therefore, the crystal sphere must have been dropped before the murder.
What?
Yeah, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Order!
On the night of the murder, the victim did indeed go to Dusky Bridge. And there, something occurred that caused the staff's crystal sphere to become loose.
Hey, what could that have been?
This sphere, there was some blood on it, isn't there? Allow me to raise a certain possibility at this junction. The real crime scene was near the foot of Dusky Bridge.
Yeah, what?
Objection.
What?
The murder didn't take place at the Hazard Temple courtyard. Only a fool would suggest such a foolish piece of absolute foolishness.
Just who is the fool? And which part is so foolish, Miss Von Karma?
Have you been paying any attention this whole time, Miles Edgeworth? The sister saw everything. She saw the victim being killed by the defendant in the Hazard Temple courtyard.
Objection. That's not exactly true now, is it? Put it more precisely, what she saw was a murder weapon being removed from the victim's body.
That's the same thing.
No, it isn't. You said it yourself.
A little brother is actually lost. Had some moment of a blaze and search. And if you want to talk about the most brother he's lost somebody, not to be Vince Blaze removed.
That statement is the truth. The Dusky Bridge could very easily be the scene of the murder. The murder weapon was not removed. Thus, there were no bleeding.
Objection. You are forgetting one final thing, Mouse Edgeverse. At least Nim's body was found at Hazakura Temple. On foot, it takes 15 minutes to travel from Dusky Bridge to Hazakura Temple. You mean to suggest somebody carried that body all the way?
Oh, and there's only one track of the snowmobile.
Yes.
Made it this far. The only place to take this is to the end. I just need to prove that my version of the events is also perfectly plausible.
Now, if the defense is ready, the court would like to have an explanation. Please show us the method from which the victim was carried to Hazakura Temple.
Or you tracks. Went the long way.
Take that! On that snowy night, there was one way that a body could have been moved. Snowmobile. As we know, the snowmobile was used that night. It was explained as having been used to dispose of the murder weapon. But it could also have been used to carry a body.
Jeez.
Yeah, order, yeah!
This is completely unacceptable, Mouse Edgeverse. You've dug yourself into your own grave.
What do you mean?
The only one who could have used the snowmobile was the defendant. She's the one who moves the body. Doesn't that put the final nail in your coffin?
Huh. You're too late, Franziska von Karma. And in fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We have shown that this case requires further investigation.
What?
Where was the victim Elise Nim really killed? If her body was moved, whatever for? And finally, just what does this image mean?
Do we even need to think about that? Such a creature could never see the truth, let alone describe it.
Objection. This witness certainly sits on one of the lowest possible branches of humanity. However, he would never utter a lie that could hurt a girl with whom he is enamored. He drew this, so it is something that actually happened. The defense stands firm on this point.
Edgy. Thank you.
Shut up.
Well, that settles it then. I cannot give a verdict under these circumstances.
Right. I seem to have fulfilled my part in this. It's just as I thought. Franziska von Karma, you make a wonderful partner.
Excuse me?
There was
You
one
marry
reason.
me?
What?
A wonderful partner.
Yeah, okay.
There was one
Get
reason,
married.
and one reason alone for me being here. To expose the darkness lurking in this case, and then pass it on to Wright.
Really? That's what this was all about? You could have just told me that from the very beginning. I wouldn't have had Franzy whipping me all.
Ouch! As Edgeverse, I don't care about what you were here to do. This was my chance to finally grind you under my heel.
A shame that your chances seems to have slipped you by.
What a shame, Franzy! This is all your fault. Such a terrible witness. You're in the front row of this
Franzy?
legal system stands for. I demand satisfaction.
Then I'll get my satisfaction.
Dead.
Fatality. I cannot believe that the witness's testimony relates to an actual event. However, there has to be some sort of answer for the questions it raises. Have his words here today been the truth or lies? Next time we gather in the courtroom, those are the matters that should be addressed. I am counting on thorough investigations by both the defense and the prosecution.
And with this, the rest is up to you, right?
Court is now adjourned. Have you ever needed to wash your dishes but didn't have a dishwasher? Then boy, do I have the product for you. Dish soap. Now, you may have seen other types of dish soap before in your life, but you have never seen dish soap quite like mine. It's gray because we're not hiding anything. There's no way that soap is actually supposed to be green or blue or those other fancy colors. those companies that shall remain unnamed are probably compensating for something with their product. But we here at Big Soap, don't compromise our values for anything. So buy soap today.